all, we are off to our next video on in terms of mistakes being done by a 25-year-old investor. Having interacted with 1,000 plus chartered accountants, graduates, interns, I often find these common mistakes being done by all of them. Mistake number one, their mentality is that of trading and not that of investment. Often they want to get quick by rich night, right? Saying that, okay, I'm going to trade, put in all money, lose out the entire capital. Please avoid it. Please understand the power of compounding. Start investing across for long term. There's no quick buy rich scheme. 20 years, 25 years, you need to spend across to earn that corpus being done. Instant gratification. They need and they buy immediately an iPhone or a camera. There's an instant gratification which has been there. You need to control that urge of buying it immediately. Struggle, create the corpus first and then go for it. Third, take multiple loans. Credit loan le liya, personal loan le liya, card loan le liya. All of those has been done by them at an early age where they get into a big debt trap. Fourth, gambling and cryptos. This is something which I have found across all of them. Again, quick overnight scheme kind of stuff being done without understanding that there's no real asset being done in cryptos, right? It's a pure speculation which has been done. Many of them have burned their fingers and hands in the recent last 6-7 months in terms of collapse. Mistake number 5, incorrect asset allocation. I'll show you at the end of my presentation in terms of what is the present allocation they do versus what they should be doing. Very important. Mistake number 6, ULIP products. ULIP is the most worst sold outer product by an insurance guy, right? It's a combination of investment and a life policy kind of stuff. You will hear a lot of schemes saying that, hey, invest for 15 years and then from 15th year you will get something. You're also covered by your insurance. Please don't make a mistake of buying a ULIP product. It's a very high commission related product which has been sold off to you. Having said that, please get a plain term life insurance plan, right? And many a times your office might cover these kind of insurance, but what people forget is they join at an age of 25, they leave the office at 35, the insurance policy collapses or goes away the moment you leave your office. So hence, have a simultaneous and insurance term life plan which can protect your family in case of any sort of untoward incident which happens. And the last one, have at least 6 months of emergency expense. People live on salary to salary basis. People live on card to card basis. I know a lot of my friends who have struggled. It took them a lot of time to come out of it. Please have 6 months. Given a choice, have a 1 year of emergency expense. And what is emergency expense? Your monthly expenses multiplied by 6 times as your emergency savings, which you need to have as part of a separate FD. Let me give you 2 examples in terms of what people do and presently, and look at the huge difference which has been there. One, investing early versus investing late. They don't understand how the compounding works. Let me give you a very classic example. Imagine that you're retiring by an age of 60, right? And at this point of time, there's a person A who is investing when he is 25 years old. He's making a monthly SIP of 10,000 rupees, 12% return, which is the return being given by Sensex in last 25 years CAGR. So his retirement duration is now 35 years. 60 years minus 25 years, so 35 years. So total amount he has invested is 35 years multiplied by 12 months multiplied by 10,000 rupees. So basically 42 lakhs of investment being done across. Now there is person B who is starting 10 years late. He starts at the age of 35. Realization is late. Lethargic, knowing that, okay, I'll start at some point of time. He invests the same 10,000 rupees. He gets the same 12% return. His investment is now only for 25-year period, right? So his total investment is 30 lakhs. 25 year multiplied by 12 months multiplied by 10,000. 35 lakhs being done. Now, look at the difference of this 12 lakh which has been created on your end corpus which you will have when you retire at 60, person A will be left with a corpus of 6.5 CR. Person B will be left with a corpus of 1.9 CR. Now the difference was only 12 lakh, my friends. The difference is nothing but just 12 lakhs for 10-year period. But the end corpus difference is more than 4 crore. And hence, moral number 1, you need to start investing early in your life. Don't make or regret for investing later. This is power of compounding. Now asset allocation. Imagine both of them start on the same day, right? But person A, Kavita, invests in a fixed deposit saving, which typically 95% of the households have. Our parents would fixed deposit, the best investment one can make. We all have our money in fixed deposit. Many of them I have seen have 80 to 85% in fixed deposit, yet don't understand the power of compounding, yet don't understand the power of inflation every year. Now imagine this. Both of them invest 10 lakhs on day one. One invests in savings account, another invests in a mutual fund which is giving them 12% return, 10% return assuming. Saving at this point of time is giving post-tax 3% return. 30 years later, Kavita retires with a corpus of just 25 lakhs. 10 lakhs has become 25 lakhs. 30 years later, getting 3%. Kavi on the other side is retiring at 1.75 CR. Same 10 lakhs been done, getting and giving her 10% return post-tax is now 1.75 crore. Look at the difference between 1.75 crores and 25 lakhs. The difference is huge. People don't understand. 80-85% allocation is being there. Coming to my final slide in terms of how the allocation is presently, which is 10% to 15% in equities, 10 to 15% in mutual funds, and 70 to 80% in fixed deposit. When I say fixed deposit, you can also include cryptos, which is 100% loss kind of an asset being done, unlike fixed deposit, which is at least certain. What one should do typically at an early stage for a 25-year-old guy who's investing and coming into the system for first time, your allocation should be 50 to 60% at least in equities, 20% in mutual funds. Take the help of a financial advisor for both an equities and mutual fund. They'll make a right allocation for you guys. Your fixed deposit component should just be 10 to 15%, which is nothing but you're basically 6 months of savings which you're doing, right? So most important, look at the difference. This is what the allocation on right side of your screen you should be doing. This is what presently all of them are doing. Very important to diversify, do it in a ratio, get the financial advice being done. To end it up, stock market is the only place in the world where your hard work, smartness, everything constitutes only 10%. You might be the smartest guy in the room, yet if you don't have the right temperament to stay put, being invested for long term, go through the cycles, collapses which will happen, temperament is 90%, which people don't have. Youngsters just don't have the temperament. They need something like 3 months mein chahiye, 6 months mein double chahiye, 1 year mein double chahiye. It doesn't happen at all. Stay put for long term, continue your SIP month after month after month for 10, 15, 20 years, and you're set, your corpus is set, your retirement planning has been set. Take care. All the very, very best, my dear friends.